Welcome to the Nova League. I'm Gremlin, and I've been lying to you for over a year. I gotta get this off my chest, man, okay? So here's the deal, right? Way back when I started my Shiny Alola Dex quest in 2024, I began the series with the intro showcasing the final forms of all the Alola Pokemon, because at the time, I had only planned to do a final form dex, not a living dex. The starters were colored in, but the rest of the Pokemon were grayed out as a sort of visual checklist. The idea was to color in each shiny in their debut video, so that you could see the progress with each new installment. And on January 18th, 2025, I released episode 3 of this series, Full Odds Shinies in the Meadow. And there it is. Did you see it? Yeah, Ribombee, colored in. Ribombee has been colored in for 19 episodes now, for over a year, and if you've been following the decks closely, you'll know that I, don't have a shiny Ribombee. See, during the hunt for Oricorio and Cutiefly in the Melemele Meadow, Shaq got real obsessed with drawing Cutiefly art, and in turn, I got really attached to Cutiefly, so by the time I actually found the thing, I didn't even want to evolve it anymore. It felt too special. I wanted a reminder of that era of the streams. But because the intro only has final forms, I needed to represent that I found Cutiefly somehow. And way back then, after I caught Jumper the Cutiefly, I looked into my options, and I realized that Ribombee was encounterable in the wild in both the Ula Ula and Pony Meadows, alongside their respective Oricorio forms. It was then that I decided that I would be doing this hunt again, a sequel, a return to the meadows to find the remaining Oricorio forms and Ribombee once I had progressed far enough in the game to access both. It's something that I've been really excited to do, both to atone for my intro-lying crimes, but also because the meadows and Oricorio are some of my favorite world-building aspects of the Alola region. I talked about it pretty extensively a couple episodes ago, actually, in the video about the Tapus. The Alola Dex is so intertwined with the region and the rest of the Pokedex that it's nearly impossible to contain talking about particular targets to just their videos. And for the sake of not repeating myself, I recommend watching the Tapu video if you haven't already. You may be wondering about Akala Island's Power Oricorio, but that's an entry I actually already have. See, the idea with the Alola Dex quest is that I set out to find every single Gen 7 shiny Pokemon with a variety of methods and full odds, prioritizing first-time entries on recording or stream, and finding repeats in my own time, like chilling in bed or on vacation or on the bus ride to class, and it's on the bus that I hatched Pau style a year ago back in April 2025, which first appeared in the Minior video. I decided to hatch for it since it doesn't appear in a meadow like the others, but speaking of hatching for repeats, this video actually contains what has surprisingly become the longest hunt of the entire Alola Dex to date, so far. Back in July 2025, I was shiny hunting in the Lush Jungle looking for a Rangaroo and Passimian, among a handful of other targets, but the version-exclusive monkeys, being version-exclusive, could only be exclusively found in their respective versions. You get what I mean. Point is, having already found a Rangaroo, I could only search for Passimian in one game, while the other was left to do nothing. So instead, I decided to start this hunt for Ribombee and Oricorio, and I found the first phase pretty quickly. Is that? Oh! Huh. I'm glad this isn't Ultra Moon, though. Because that would have been a Cottony otherwise. And I think I hate that Pokemon now. 338 is crazy. Sure. Alright. Yeah, weird. So weird. We've got regular Ribombee, an actual target, and shiny Petalil. Weird. Okay. Alright. Sure. I guess we'll see with the next one. That is so weird. Though that isn't the longest hunt that I'm talking about. That was the only phase I ended up doing for this video back in July. I put it on pause until now. The longest hunt I'm actually talking about is for Bounsweet. For whatever reason, unlike in Sun and Moon, in the Ultra games, Bounsweet cannot be encountered in the wild, so I had to hatch for it. After finding my Steenie and Zarina entry back in that Lush Jungle video, I started hatching for Bounsweet in my free time, in the car, on the bus, etc. And you may have noticed that there hasn't been a hatched repeat shiny update in these videos' intros since Geodude, in the Lush Jungle video. Which is to say, yeah, I've been actively looking for shiny Bounsweet for 8 months. You know, part of the reason I decided to hatch for repeats off recording and stream, beyond wanting to have chill hunts to do in my free time, was because I don't find the Masuda method all that exciting. I find it most enjoyable when I'm relaxing, and whenever something does shine, it's hardly that exciting for me as someone who typically prefers the rarity of full odds. And so the reaction is nothing more usually than just going, oh neat, there it is. But after hunting for Bounsweet for so long and going so so far over Masuda Method odds, I started recording myself more often as I did the hunt out and about. I started focusing harder on it. I started to feel the need to capture my reaction to it. It was getting ridiculous. Beyond many other Masuda targets, this one was making me work for it. I felt that I needed to shift my focus and find this on recording because I knew I'd pop off when it was finally over. So before we get to random encountering in the meadows, finally, here's the end of the longest shiny hunt in terms of time spent in the entire Dex quest. Somehow, Bounsweet. He is a clone whose head was not screwed on quite right after the incident. And he has the ability to manipulate people's emotions with a remote. Oh! 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 Shiny Bounsweet! I am so glad I don't have to do this more than one stream. No way! 3,686 for Masuda Method? Are you kidding? That's Elderia. I'm guessing quirky. Let's get some nature guesses in chat. I'm guessing quirked up. Bold. Someone did guess bold, right? Was that the first nature guess? Yeah, Cove. Just ripped bold nature. Lily Cove got it. First nature guess was the right one. Look at that. That is a great shiny. I love that. I knew about this. I tend to want to not know about these things before testing it, but this one I was made aware of. Bounsweet can high five, which is kind of funny because it's got no hands. Oh, you're adorable. Oh, look at you. Here's a rainbow bean. Oh my god, you open your mouth so big. What a little friggin' baby. That is such a nice shade of purple. Oh, yeah, there we go. There it is. Oh, that's so funny. High five me with the stem. Yeah. I love this thing. That's so funny that they decided to do that. Regular Mudbray. And shiny Bounsweet. Look at that little thing. Oh, and it bounced, like the name suggests. Now it's finally time to return to the meadows and look for Ribombee and the Oricorio forms. I'll be hunting in both Ula Ula and Pony's meadows side by side, which both have a 20% chance of encountering Oricorio, but in Ula Ula's meadow there's a 20% chance of encountering Ribombee as opposed to Pony's 30%. From here on out, it's a simple random encounter hunt for some simply adorable Pokemon. As much as I like Cutiefly, that hunt over a year ago was supposed to be evolved into a Ribombee that I really wanted to use on my team. It's one of my favorite shinies of the deck, so I'm really looking forward to finally getting this pink bee well over a year after I found its pre-evolution. Here are the shinies. I'm gonna hit 2,000 soon, that's cool. Ooh, 30 minutes left of stream. It being 4 caught me off guard. I'm ending at 4:30. Thanks for the sub, I really— Oh, shiny Ribombee! Shiny Ribombee! What? Oh my god! No way! No way! Already? Already? No! What? Are you kidding? Are you for real? Look at that! What the hell? That was so fast! Oh, I can't believe it. I'm not used to— it's been a while since I've had like just regular good luck. I don't even know what to do with this information. There is like a pretty distinct possibility I double up on these now, because I still need 2 Oricorio. That looks so good. It's so small. All right, I've got a lot of heal balls. Oh yeah, that shade of pink is perfect. 1, 2, 3. It's just that simple. I can't believe that. Bombee's Gate will be added to the Pokedex. Guys, January 11th, 2025, Cutiefly. April 25th, 2026, Ribombee. Unbelievable. Yeah, technically phase 2. First phase was back in July. Oh, wow. Wow, I was gonna end stream in like 30 minutes too. This is perfect. This is Entropy, which as a book reference is a spoiler that is connected to that one clip of Ribombee getting blasted by Ultra Necrozma. It makes sense. Just trust me on this one. We've got Entropy the Ribombee. I'm guessing Quirked Up. That's not a neutral nature. Naughty. Did anyone guess Naughty? Up attack is not good, but at least it doesn't lower special attack. Let's check this out and refresh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I had like a normal luck shiny. That's all I wanted. I've been going over odds so much lately. Yeah. I've waited over a year for you. What a little thing. Look at you. You just fly around and stuff. What? You're so cute. I love this thing. Have a rainbow bean. This is a perfect Pokemon. This is just a perfect Pokemon. Oh! You're so whimsical. You are so incredibly whimsical. You are so full of whimsy. Your animations are so good. I can't believe this. Man, I spent the whole beginning of April thinking I wasn't finding any shinies, and then like this week, Tapu Fini, Bounsweet, Ribombee. This week. That's awesome. Okay, let's send this out. I like the heal ball particles. It is so small. This is why, by the way, I didn't do the lock removal totem Ribombee. As cool as lock removal totems are, more than half of the reason I even like this thing in the first place is because of how little it is. My favorite thing about this shiny is the red scarf. I love the red scarf. And the best part is, this was right after Cove spent so much time on the gif of Ribombee with Richard Nixon's face. And now that I have Ribombee, it immediately is no longer needed on my targets list because we're just looking for Oricorio now. So Richard Nixon Ribombee was there for all of like 10 minutes. It was there for exactly when it needed to be, and now we don't need it anymore. Thanks for all the, you spent like, I've been live for over 4 hours, and I'm pretty sure you were working on that like the entire time. But at least it's been immortalized in the video now. So, perfect timing. It was there for exactly the right amount of time for Ribombee. Before we move on to the rest of the shinies, I just want to say, I really appreciate the community we've got going here on the channel. You know, I've been shiny hunting for like 10 years, but I've only made videos about the last 5. I think I'd still be doing this quest without YouTube. Granted, I'd be doing it a lot slower, but it's something really special that I'm lucky enough to have an audience for all this. For there to be people who want to chill out in streams and contribute their art. In the tradition of the Cutiefly streams last year, tons of people made a wide variety of purposefully bad and some truly amazing Ribombee art. The streams have been really fun lately. In fact, I recently became a Twitch partner. Consider following me over there to experience the rest of this Dex Quest journey live. I don't always stream every hunt of the Dex, but when I do, it's a really fun time because of this awesome community. You guys really make this Dex Quest that much more special. Alright, enough sap. Let's find some silly birds in a video game, and hopefully not too many non-birds that I don't need. Whoa! Oh my god, I wasn't even looking. Oh my god! That caught me so off guard! Oh, wow! Oh, what an insane hunt this has been so far. Ribombee was like instantaneous, now Oricorio, and all I need is the last Oricorio can go double up in Melemele Meadow. Oh, this couldn't be more perfect. This is my favorite Oricorio form. Oh, and it's female too, that's perfect. That's perfect for the name I have planned. Look at that. I'm just stunned. Let's use Rotocat. I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this. Oh, this is really perfect. This is really perfect. I was worried about this hunt maybe going really long. Obviously, we're not done. I still have another 20% Oricorio to find, but I don't. This is just awesome. I'd rather phase a lot on the last one than in the middle, you know? There's only one more to go. Oh, this is awesome. I have a name for this. This is Life, named after the Life Master from Thrones of Time, who is also a bird, a white bird, not a pale blue bird, but with, you know, hints of purple throughout. So really perfect, honestly. Oh, wow. That is so cool. Okay, let me save immediately. I'm guessing quirked up. I'm so happy. 2,468. Again, that is more like it. My luck has been pretty bad. Not just the Alola decks, but like the other day I found Porygon for my Fire Red Leaf Green Dream Team, and that was like way over odds. The Charmander for that was over odds too. My luck this year has been awful, so I'm really glad to see this. This is awesome. Oh, it is a neutral nature. Quirked up? Docile. That fits. Strong-willed. Yeah, no, this is my favorite. This is my favorite Oricorio. I don't know that it's my favorite shiny Oricorio, though. I think it's my favorite of the base forms. I really like purple. I think my favorite shiny is the next one we still need to find. All in all, I love them. I love them all. It's so good. Let's send this out. Regular Petalil and shiny Oricorio. I think it's got the best cry, too. I love that. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. Oh my god. I feel like Pom-Pom and Pau are a little bit awkward from the back angle. That looks great. It feels the most bird-shaped of all of them. And I know that's a very arbitrary distinction because they're all birds, but bird heads out there, you gotta know what I mean, right? You get it. Oh, wow. I'm so happy about this. Okay, let's check this out and refresh. You know, I've been really busy this month with other stuff. So this is actually, so far, the first and only Alola Dex entry for May this year. I'm glad I found something. We're near the end here. Oh, hello. Hello, life. Wow. A very elegant Pokemon. I can't believe it. That first phase after Ribombee is so nice. That's so cool. I'm just really pleased. I think that's the word. You know, there's like, oh, that's adorable. There's like a range of shiny reactions for the Alola Dex that correspond, I think, to like how lucky they are, obviously, but also how much I like the Pokemon. And as far as the Alola Dex goes, this is like a very middle of the road one for me. And so I'm just feeling good. You know, it's just, yeah, that is a good shiny find. That is a nice, satisfying shiny Pokemon find. Very cool and awesome. I'll see you with the last one. Or the next one, rather. I could still phase. I'll see you with the next one. This is very fun and nice and awesome and cool and good and great and amazing. Wahoo! Wahoo? Whoa! Oh! Okay. That is one of, like, the only thing in this area that I haven't already phased on before. Oh, wow. Sorry. I scared Marshadow here. I don't know that I've shown her on the channel yet. He hasn't experienced finding a shiny yet. Actually, look. That's a shiny Floette. That's a cool phase. That is a really cool phase. I actually really wanted that because it's literally the only thing here that I don't already have. Oh, so yeah, this is Marshadow. Say hi to Marshadow, everybody. She's awesome. It has been a while since I phased on something. A lot of my hunts lately have been like soft reset hunts. Also, oh my god, my luck is finally becoming normal. Or like good, actually. 1,842, not bad. But yeah, what was the last thing I phased on? It's been a long time. Caught it. I guess I could check. I think I have an idea of what it was, but that can't be right. Oh my god, it is right. The last thing I phased on was the back-to-back Glalie. Oh, wow. At the Dex entry. I like Floette. Floette's cool. I'm guessing quirked up. Not a neutral nature, it's an adamant Floette, which is really bad. A regular Floette for comparison. And shiny Floette. That's nice. That's a good shiny. I like that a lot. But yeah, you know, considering how much I've hunted in the meadows, right? We didn't get a Flabebe in Melemele Meadow. We didn't get a Floette in Pony Meadow. So I'm glad to come out of the meadow hunts with at least one of these, because this is a cool Pokemon that I like. My luck is finally turning around a little bit. I'd be very happy to walk away with this with no more phases. Because I've got Ariados, I've got Ladian, I've got Whimsicott, I've got Petalil. More than one of each of those, in fact. So, let's see. Whoa! Okay. Well, I don't know that I needed two. In the same game. Hey, my luck is good. My luck is good. I'm getting things in good numbers. Hooray! I don't really... It's another Floette in Ultra Sun, but that's fine. It's so funny. I can't already be like, oh no, phasing, when literally the last phase was like, wow, I missed phasing. Hey, if I'm gonna repeat on something here, it should be the thing I literally only have one of. The last one was a not great nature, so I hope this one's better. I'd like to evolve it. I hope I'm not like using up all my good luck on the phases. I've got some other hunts I want to do that I would really like to be lucky on. Maybe I've just had like bad luck for so long that I forgot what it was like when things were normal. Hopefully we're just back to normal. I think the last several months have just been me repaying for the back-to-back Glalie luck. Hopefully we're even now. I'm gonna guess Quirked Up. Ooh, that's up special attack. It's got a rash. All right, yeah, I'll evolve this one and send it out just so we have something different than last time. Oh my god, wow, I somehow forgot what its shiny looked like. That's really nice. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot more of it that changes, so that would be why, but it's even a deeper purple. All right, regular Ribombee and shiny Florges. Ooh, that was a really elegant intro animation. What a cool Pokemon. Well, hopefully I don't get more of those. 2 is fine by me. Let's find a Oricorio next, please. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah. That was gonna happen. Yeah. No, see, but that was going to happen. The thing is that was going to happen. And then it did. Now I have another shiny Ladian. Remember when I said that I missed phasing? What an awesome hunt for me to come back to phasing with. A place where I have everything. Okay. Alright. Again? I don't even know what to say about that. I'm just getting deja vu. Like, I'm not even like... What? I don't even know how to process this. I've seen this one before. I feel... Is this a rerun? Dude, Marshy's here too, just like she was last time? Summon Ladians? Is that what you do? Do you summon Ladians? He does not care. Okay, well... I don't either. I hope, like, the phases aren't taking all my luck. There we go. Alright, I'm guessing Quirky? It's Adamant. Again? What? Hold on, wait. I traded over the phase from last night into the Ultra Sun. Level 36, female. Adamant, somewhat vain. Oh, and they'd have different abilities as well. Yeah, well, how many Ladian is that now total for the Alola Dex? Well, Ladybug was the first random encounter shiny of the entire Alola Dex. Then there was a second Ladybug. And then there was a Ladian, and then there was another Ladian, and then there was the Ladian from yesterday, and now there's this one. So, you can imagine why I'm not excited. I'll see you with the next one. I don't know why this hunt in particular is breaking my shiny react. 2,000? Exactly? What is it with this hunt that's breaking my reactions? It's not abnormal yet. Is it just because it's been so long since I've phased? Or is it because I don't particularly care about these phases? I think that's probably it. This like hardly registers as a shiny in my mind, even though it's only my 3rd one. This video is also longer than I wanted it to be already. And so I think maybe what's happening is that the video making process is bleeding into the shiny hunting aspect of it. And I'm just like, instead of being, oh, I get to catch a shiny, I'm just like, man, I have to add this to the timeline? Oh, man. No, this is just funny at this point. At least my luck is okay. 2,000 exactly is crazy. Yeah, at least these aren't going crazy over odds, but like, what? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Alright. I'm not gonna bother sending it out. I'm gonna put it away immediately. I guess Quirky. It's lax. Shout out Blue Vector. Okay, on to the next one. I guess. I don't know. Weird. Whoa! Oh! I knew. That's rough. That's really rough. That. Ouch. 9,272 for a repeat of something I was really excited to get a month ago. Really? I'm going on to phase 7? I'm getting 20% target flashbacks, just a little bit. Who are these? I knew I'd be doubling up. That's I mean, partially my fault for hunting in an area where every phase is a repeat. But that particular repeat, somehow avoiding Cottony, which is nice, but now that I've said that, you know what happens next. I'm so normal. I'm so normal about this information, and this is okay, and it's fine, and it's not that big of a deal. It's actually not a big deal that I've gone back-to-back over odds phases, and that's a shiny Cottony. I'm so normal about how that's a shiny Cottony right now. I have so many of these. I don't know why I decided to go for full odds Oricorio, given that I already did, and that everything here is a repeat phase. Like, there's nothing else new I could get out of the situation. But this is phase 7. I'm 7 phases in now. Sunk cost. I can't turn back now. I gotta get full odds Oricorio. Well, hey, listen, if this is your first video, this is the first Cottony in this video. So I guess it's kind of new. It's been a while at least, you know? I feel nothing. Shiny hunting is so funny because sometimes I feel like I maybe overreact for some shinies, but I think it's a testament to how much I really do in fact like every Gen 7 Pokemon. That when you see my reaction to something like this, you know what I mean? Okay, I said it at the end of the last phase. That was over odds. Maybe I can get something quick right after. Not neutral, that's gentle. Impetuous and silly. Just like me for real. I'll see you with the next phase. I'm having so much fun. Oh my god! Why are they all on Ultra Sun? When was the last time Ultra Moon found something? This is the 3rd over odds phase in a row, by the way. Remember when this was an exciting target? I don't. It's been over a month. Hey, it's early in the day. I've got the rest of the day to keep hunting. Maybe we'll finally get an under odds phase. I'm starting to get real familiar flashbacks from a certain fighter. It can't turn into a 2-month endeavor like that, though. I'm on a bit of a time crunch here, actually. I've got other things to do. Thanks for catching easy. Ultra Moon needs to lock in. Ultra Moon, you gotta save me here. No name for this one. It is a neutral nature. Docile. Can't even have that, huh? I don't want this edit to get too long. Let's make it quick. I'll see you with the next one. Oh! That's an Ultra Sun again. This is a really fun video to watch, right? I'm sure you're having a great time. I'm sure the viewer retention is amazing. I'm sure you're sat with a popcorn bucket staring at the screen going, oh yeah, cinema. So many amazing and interesting things are occurring. I wonder what I'll find next. Another Floette, perhaps. Maybe the elusive Ariados. There hasn't been one in this video. It would be my 4th or whatever overall if I did find one. I'm on the edge of my seat here. What a wonderful YouTube video. I will like and subscribe. No name for this. I can't believe that's an Ultra Sun again. I cannot believe, I'm guessing quirky, that that's an Ultra Sun again. What is Ultra Moon doing? Brave. Okay. Well, I've got 2 in 1 day. I've been waiting for that. I love shiny hunting. Let's find Oricorio next. That's Ultra Sun again. So that's Ultra Sun again, and I'm over odds again. So that's Ultra Sun again, and I'm over odds again. So that's Ultra Sun again, and I'm over odds again. So basically, and I don't know if you know this, but that's Ultra Sun again, and I'm over odds again. And additionally, Ribombee. Ribombee is starting to feel a lot like Meowth. And Oricorio is starting to feel a lot like Araquanid. I don't really have much time. I'm on a bit of a time crunch with Safari Week coming up. There was no rush with Araquanid, but... Crit cap. Alright. Well, got the rest of the day to hunt, and Ultra Moon has been really slacking, so... Unbefrickin-leavable, bro. I'll see you with the next one. Ugh. Weird. Genuinely, how is that an Ultra Sun again? I think that's the 7th phase in Ultra Sun in a row. You're not even gonna let me hit 10k? Oh, brother. This sucks. This sucks and I hate it. This sucks. This sucks. I'm so mad. This sucks. This sucks so bad. What do you want me to say? Like, actually, what do you want me to say? It's careful. Actually, there is something to say. Believe it or not. 3 days ago was the 2-year anniversary of starting the Alola Dex. And yesterday was the day that this hunt went on for as long as Araquanid did. This is phase 11, I think. Araquanid was 19 phases. But if we're talking like time spent, we're there. I really hope that today is a 2 shiny kind of day. Nearly 10,000 and still nothing in Ultra Moon? Surely, right? I guess we'll see. Are you joking? Legit, how? What do you mean? What do you actually mean? That's an Ultra Sun again. What the what? What it? I'm not having fun anymore. Any hope of getting Oricorio today is gone. Because finding 3 shinies in a day would be ridiculous. You have to be joking. You have to be joking. This has to be some sort of cruel joke. That is my 8th phase in Ultra Sun in a row. Listen, going that under odds on a shiny would make sense if it were in Ultra Moon. But because it's Ultra Sun, I was gonna take a break at 200 to make food. I'm so upset. What? Are you joking? I hate this. Genuinely? How is it an Ultra Sun again? I'm like actually confused about what Ultra Moon is doing. Like, at this point, I'll be excited for a phase so long as it's in Ultra Moon. I think I've made peace with the fact that I'm just never getting Oricorio, and that this video is going to be way longer than I wanted it to be, and that nobody's going to stick around this long. Now I'm just confused about Ultra Sun, because what's going on? Like, statistically speaking, if I were, like, single hunting an Ultra Moon right now, I would be in the longest drought known to man. What is going on? How do I have so many Ribombee? Why do I have so many Ribombee? I don't need this many. This is, I think at this point, worse than the Meowth situation in the Araquanid hunt, I think. It's not quirky, it's careful. Okay, I'm gonna go count how many Ribombees I have. This is really silly. Okay, so this is my 5th Ribombee, because there's the target Ribombee, and now this is my 4th extra one. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you with the next one. Ultra Moon, please lock in. I need Ultra Moon to find something, just for my own sanity at this point. Ultra Sun again? 7,050. Phase 14. You know what makes this worse? I'm doing a lot of like behind the scenes reorganizing for the Alola Dex to plan for the finale. And this whole time I thought that Araquanid was this crazy long hunt. 19 phases. But the thing with that hunt I'm so upset. The thing with that hunt is that Meowth was a target twice. So if you consider like phases and then Meowth is a target, back to phase 0, next Meowth is a target, back to phase 0, Araquanid took 10 phases with no target. This is phase 14, and I think my 6th Ribombee? 6 over-odds phase for this hunt, I think. I'm so upset. I'm very upset. I'm especially upset that it's Ribombee, because I want to continue liking Ribombee. You know what I mean? I like every single Gen 7 Pokemon. I was really excited to find this shiny the first time. I don't want to harbor any ill will towards this, but you can imagine why I do, right? Also, Ultra Moon? I think we're like well over 20,000 encounters on that specific game without a shiny. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I thought this video... Fun fact. I'm like looking at so many things in like past stuff to try to make sense of what's happening. Fun fact, did you know that the first Meadow video is the shortest Alola Dex episode of the entire series so far? And in doing the sequel, I thought, oh, maybe we'll get another just as short video to, you know, break up the sort of playlist between the lore-heavy Tapu video and what's supposed to be after this, another lore-heavy Type Null video. I thought, you know, let's put this in the middle to help the pacing a little bit. This video is gonna be long as hell, dude! You know, if we justify the math, right? First phase, Ribombee, first phase, Oricorio. 20% encounter. You would think that each of those would take like 5 phases, right? And so we got lucky with those. So if you expect 5 phases for each of those, 1 in 5 chance, 20%, then that's a 10 expected phases, which would then mean 5 expected phases for the next Oricorio, which in total would be 15 phases, right? So we got first phase for the first 2 targets, and so all 15 phases are being stolen by the last Oricorio, which means we'll find Oricorio next because we're moving on to phase 15, right? That's how that works. I'm guessing quirky, by the way. For your information, just so you know, I'm guessing quirky, and it is. Yes! 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 Ultra Moon! Yes! Oh! I was gonna end at 1600. Oh! I didn't even see that come across my screen. My cup was directly in front of it. Oh my god! Yes, dude! Phase 15? That looks so good! That looks so good! Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Also, Ultra Moon, this means that, like, Ultra Sun contributed most of the phases for no reason. Oh, wow. Okay. 1,576, but I'm curious to know what the actual total is, all the phases considered. I have to calm down. Because this isn't the end of the video. I have to do something with this, especially because it is female, so I have a plan with this. Oh, I need to calm down. There's more that I need to do. I'm going to catch it not in a ball that matches this shiny. Oh, I'm shaking. I can't believe this is real. It's finally done. It's finally done. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, what ball can I use here? You know, let's go for a level ball because it's got the black and red, but it's also got that yellow, which is going to be very important. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Oh, okay, that's perfect, actually. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm gonna need to save immediately. No name yet. Been added to the party. And let me save. And I'm done. Oh, what a relief. No, I will not use another Rotom Power. I'm gonna guess Quirky. It's not a neutral nature, it's gentle. Alright, okay, so here's the plan. I've been waiting for this. Now, you might make fun of me. Okay? You might make fun of me just a little bit because, so, in Gen 8, they added this thing where, like, if you lead your party with a Pokemon with Flash Fire, it boosts the chance of encountering fire types. This is Gen 7, we don't have that. We do have the static ability to boost fighting electric types, and, you know, Pom-Pom Oricorio is electric. But I already have Pom-Pom Oricorio. Here's the thing. Narrator Ruby. So this is the first Oricorio that I found, and it happened to be male, which I didn't realize at the time was rarer than it being female, and it doesn't match the name. So I figured, going into this, what I would do is, I got the idea because I would assume that Pom-Pom is the default Oricorio, like the first that's entered because it's on the first island. Technically speaking, the default form for Oricorio is this one. It also ended up being the last one that we found. Because this is the default, I'm gonna actually show off one of the things that is cool about Oricorio. So, I hope I'm making sense right now because this is not scripted and I just found this and I'm freaking out and I still can't believe it's real. Let me go to the name raider. Oh my god. So, this is gonna be, like, really confusing for my document. I gotta figure out how I'm formatting this. But, I'm gonna change the name of this Oricorio. Because it's female and it actually fits the character inspiration for the name. This one is Narrator Ruby. And this one will actually be our Pom-Pom entry. And the first Oricorio that I found will be renamed to what I'm planning on calling this form, because it's male and it fits the character inspiration. So the original Narrator Ruby will be renamed to Death, the character from Thrones of Time, Death. But before we switch them over, let's check them out and refresh. Narrator Ruby. You're laughing at me? Shut the hell up. Don't laugh at me. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, wow. Have a bean. Oh, you're pecking at that like a bird. Don't laugh at me. I didn't know that it did that animation. That's so rude. That's so mean. You're actually making fun of me. Do you have any idea what you put me through? You monster. Okay, yeah, this is Narrator Ruby, which will eventually be Pom-Pom. We can change that right now. That's the really cool thing about Oricorio. And that's why I'm thinking, like, you might think I'm dumb, because I could have just used static to boost the odds of finding an Oricorio, but I already found Pom-Pom in the wild, and I wanted to see this shiny, which, now that I think about it, I was taking a sip of water, and I didn't get to see it sparkle. So what was even the point? But anyway, let's go to the bag here, and let's use the red nectar on Death, our first Oricorio. And now Death is red, and yet let's use yellow nectar on Narrator Ruby. And now Narrator Ruby is yellow. Okay, so let's send both of them out. As a little reminder, this is like the end of the Oricorio saga, I guess. It's been over a year, which is wacky to think. But we have all 4 Oricorio now, so let's send them both out. First, let's send out our first Oricorio, which now looks like the most recent one that we found. Regular Lillipup. And our first shiny Oricorio. Wow. And the really funny thing is that I found this one January 2025. So, that's so weird about Oricorio. Like, look at this. This is a brand new shiny that I didn't find today. How odd is that? And now let's send out the shiny that we just found right now. Narrator Ruby. Pom-Pom. I really like that it's in the level ball because it's got that hint of the black and red that was like the original colors of the form that we found this in. I like that a lot. And just for my own satisfaction's sake, I like that the names fit better now. Narrator Ruby is a female Pokemon, which feels correct. And Death is a male Pokemon, which also feels correct. That's so funny. Yeah, I think, you know, from the back angle, this and Sensu, I think, are my favorite because they look the most like birds. There's something odd about the back angle of Pom Pom and Pau. That's such a neat pose. I'm looking at this like this is the one we just found, when again, this is the one we found over a year ago. So silly. So stupid, pretty much. Like, really, really pointless. I'm sure people are gonna be wondering why I didn't just SOS this. And, like, in hindsight, I probably should have, because none of the phases besides Floette were new to me. But, like, hey, you know, listen. One of my goals for the Alola Dex is to hit 1 million encounters. During this hunt, we passed 500,000 total encounters. So, I have to get there somehow, right? Unbelievable. Again, I'm looking at this like we just found it, and we didn't. I just found this one. I'm confusing myself. I'm sure this is confusing for you too. Hey, but that's what's cool about Oricorio, right? You're the one. This is the one that took 15 phases. 15 phases. Hey, you know what? I was editing a little bit today, and I think the last phase I said that if my math checks out right, we'll get it on phase 15. And hey, we did. And while we're here at the end of the video giving updates, it's gonna be a while before the next Alola Dex video, because I gotta single hunt it for reasons I'll get into in that video. And also, somehow Ruby and I are moving again, on top of a whole bunch of other really, really busy stuff. So I think from here on out to the rest of the end of the month, I'll be focusing less on the channel. So if I haven't died. I've been doing this for 2 months now, and it's going to be really busy going forward. So if there's not that many uploads on the channel, that's just sort of where we're at right now. Things are going to be pretty busy, but hopefully the future looks exciting, and I don't have to worry about this anymore, and I can actually focus on my real-life responsibilities, which is awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Oricorio is stupid, and I hate it. I'll see you with the next one. Yes!